Julie Cook back for another round of interviews with my old buddies from Millwood Junior High, Sherry Coffey Ezell and Steve Tolin.
Well, I remember Mr. Nash set me out in the hall, but the only time I ever got sent out in the hall, but Mr. Nash.
What did you do to get sent out in the hall?
Oh, he had a pendulum, and he was doing like pendulum, like doing the pendulum thing. He's like, swings back and forth, the momentum, and he's doing this and this, and he's like, let me hang this up. He's like, where can I hang this? Somewhere. And I'm like, why don't you hang it from your nose? He's like, oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Boom, hallway.
You little punk.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve, I just remember you laughed a lot. I just remember laughing in class.
Oh yeah.
Of course, now I don't know about what, but
Right.
But this teacher I'm trying to remember, Sherry, I don't know if you were in there or not, but I just remember he was a big guy, tall guy, and he almost looked Russian or something. And he had to like scratch his back. And so one day he did this to scratch his back, and John Musser was just making fun of him for like the next half hour, just being 12 and
stupid stuff. Yeah,
I know that a 12-year-old just
Musser was always getting in trouble. My boss.
He's not coming.
No.
Did you hear why?
That's a good segue into who's not coming or who's on the fence.
Yeah, what would you say?
I would say, I don't know who's on the fence. I've been looking at the spreadsheet and stuff, but I would love to see, obviously, my football buddies, Pratt, Eckert, Barnhart, Richardson, Belden. I talked to Eric Hauker about Belden this morning. I guess he's on the West Coast, and he might still be in the military. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. But Clay and Wolf, Macer, too many to mention. But, I heard Macer doesn't want to come. But, hey, buddy, if you see this, I know everyone would really love to see you there. He went to Ferris with me for a couple of years. He walked on at Ferris and made the football team.
Go Bulldogs.
Bulldog. And so I know everyone would love to see him.
Why do you think someone would not come? What do you think's going on? Besides, they just can't make it.
I'm respectful if you don't want to come because, I guess high school wasn't as, for some people, I guess not a lot of fond memories. I mean, it was a tough time for, me and probably many of our fellow students.
Sherry, what you got, girl?
What I would say about, people being on the fence or, trying to determine if they want to come or they don't. I've had some people saying to me that they had bad experiences or for me personally, I was a partier. I wasn't involved in the qualifiers. In Millwood, I volunteered along with, I think it was Rhonda Knight. We volunteered with the basketball players and the track players so that we could carry their water, the bucket waters, and go to all the free games and everything. So
that's pretty cool.
So we did that at Millwood. So I'm saying, people that are really trying to determine if they want to come or not, 40 years is truly a blessing to still be here. And I don't want to get emotional about it, but when I look at our world today that we live in and our children are being raised in this world, this is a great opportunity to come out and do something fun and, dance and enjoy your life. For me personally, I'm looking forward to seeing, familiar faces. Maybe we got a little salt and pepper in our hair now, but, that's our wisdom and that's a blessing from God. Come on and enjoy yourself. Have a great time.
Well
said. Sherry!
Now I'm going to start crying. Forget you.
Sherry, I have adored you since I first met you as a little girl, and you're just awesome. Steve, you guys were just part of my childhood, and when we're 17, 18, I know we think we're adults, but we are still kids, and we're all together.
Yeah, I remember hanging out with you a lot, Julie.
Yep, you were one of my buddies.
Yep, for sure.
Julie, we were tagging along with her. We wasn't doing anything. We were just tagging her along.
We're just hanging.
Yep.
And that was.
All right, my friends. Well, that concludes another episode of Conversations. And all right, you guys are magic. See ya.
Get you home.
All right, over
All
and out.
right.